folks, and we're going to start off this wonderful Thursday morning with a lap full of dogs, except I don't have one again. You know how that happens. But I'm Nancy Kaysen. I'm the host of the show this morning, and my co-host, Brene Beatty. Retired. Sitting there with Arliss in her lap.
Yes.
And then Lindsay Smith is down there on the other side, and Lindsay has Annie.
Arliss's mama.
Arliss's mama. And Lindsay is with the Cleveland Animal Shelter. So both of these absolutely sweetheart dogs are from the animal shelter. So
yes.
Tell us a little bit about Arliss and Annie.
Well, I'm from Cleveland for a no-kill city. And, you know, we came in and talked to you guys earlier in the summer about what we were doing. And we go into the pound and we take pictures of the dogs that are in there. And when Brene asked me to come and visit with you guys again, we've built such a close relationship with animal control that it was very easy to just call them up and say, hey, can we take a couple that need to find homes? And so I went through the pictures this morning and I called up animal control and I said, these are the two I want to take. And this is a mom, Annie's the mom, and Arliss is the little boy who's crawling all over you right now.
And I always get the active one.
Renee gets them, but Renee gets the active one.
What's funny is that, I mean, he basically slept the whole way over here. And as you can tell, Annie's really well behaved. She's not doing much of anything except being curious. She needs some food, she needs love, and a bath, and that's about it. But she's an amazing dog, and he is precious and sweet. And both of them rode over here in my car with me. You know, like they were going on an adventure. They were so excited. So,
I can imagine.
Look at that.
But these were the two that I was the most concerned about because their date was up yesterday. And
they need a home, folks.
They need a home bad. Or they don't both have to go to the same home. You can tell that they're very attached to each other, though. She was, when we walked in the door out here, she wouldn't come in until she saw her pup coming behind her. But they do not need to go to the same home, but they do need a home. And they need a home bad because it is crowded there. I think that there's been some misunderstanding that the city is already no-kill.
Yeah.
Or that animal control is in any way, shape, or form a shelter. That is not their job, and they are not an adoption facility. That's what we're there to help them do. And so, with things like this, we need to get these two homes, and especially, you know, I'm thinking this is a pit boxer mix. She looks a lot like boxer.
Got a lot of boxer look to her. A lot of boxer.
I have her
look.
listed as a pit mix, but she looks to
more
me
boxer.
just like a boxer.
She's so well behaved, Lindsay. I mean,
I know,
when she first came in, she just sat there like that, and she needs to be fed, and she needs a lot of loving.
A lot of loving. And look at those
and she's
precious
a great
ears.
car rider.
Yes.
And then Arliss, what do we think Arliss is probably about 11 months old?
11 weeks old.
11 weeks old.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
Arliss
he's got
still has some growing
big
to
old
do.
paws.
Arliss
is
still
be a
has
big
some
boy.
growing to do. Yes, he does.
Yes.
And now,
He is just the sweetest thing. Look at this.
He's precious. He's precious.
Yes.
Now, Lindsay, when you said their time was up,
They could be killed tomorrow.
They could be put down tomorrow.
Put down
They
tomorrow.
could be killed tomorrow. And, you know, the guys at Animal Control and the girls at Animal Control, they don't want to do that.
Yeah.
But when when people continue to drop off their dogs, in whether it's that they just can't take them, or whether that they think that we're already no-kill, or whether they think that they'll have a better chance
Look at this
there.
mother.
You know, I don't know, but the summer's the worst time, and they are crowded right now.
oh goodness.
So, you know, I mean, sometimes it's a matter of, you know, you give the dog all the time that you can give them, and then you have no more space, and you have to give other dogs a chance. So.
And I think you said these were strays. So they were picked up by Animal Control.
They were.
Okay.
They were, and so, but their date is up now, so they've been held for their mandatory time. And no one has come to claim them. So if by some chance you recognize your dog, I would be more than happy to donate a collar and a leash and a spay surgery so that you could come and get your dog back. But, you know, we've had them all over the internet. I seriously doubt that that's going to happen.
Sweet little face, though. That's
She is.
And you're a mess. Yes, you are. You're a mess.
Yes,
just
he is.
absolutely
Yes, but
adorable.
look at that face.
Uh-huh.
He's got to have some shepherd in him, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe shepherd boxer.
But Annie is so, I mean, there's so much boxer to her.
Yeah.
She just,
and look at those ears. She's so sweet. And she's such a loving mother. Look,
she is.
Look
and,
at
well, Arliss is such a loving thing with his mother. Yes, he is. Now, tell us a little bit about this. We're trying to be a no-kill city.
We are. We're trying, but we're not there yet.
Okay.
I think that we have been incredibly impressed with the progress that has been made in 2 months.
Yes.
And with
phenomenal.
With the just the overwhelming sense of support from the city, from animal control, from the city council, from our city manager, from our mayor. Everyone has been so supportive, and I think that one of the big things was that we had a system in place and we were ready to roll with it. And it wasn't that we were going and trying to blame people for a problem. We weren't going and trying to point fingers. And I think a lot of times that's where people get sidetracked, is that they go into animal control and they want to blame the people who work there. And they did not create the problem.
No. Right.
And they did not create the solution.
No.
The problem is from not spaying and neutering your pets.
Right.
And, you know, so I was actually at Walmart the other day on Sunday, and here we'd done all this good work. I was feeling really good about myself, and I pull up and there's a car, and they pop their trunk, and there's a sign that says pit bull puppies $50 or $75, and here they are handing them out, unspayed, unneutered, and you know, some people
believe
believe
the family they go to.
Exactly, and some people think that that's a legitimate source of income, but I'm here to tell you that every unspayed and unneutered dog out there produces hours and hours and hours of labor for those of us who don't want to see them killed. So,
and one pair of dogs, male and female, can produce how many? 7,000 animals after so many years if you don't spay or neuter.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Yeah.
Well, I'm probably a no-no person, ugly, y'all, but I worked my way through college raising poodles. And I had a male that I studied out and a female that I bred, and she had puppies, and I sold them at that time for $150 a piece because they were registered poodles, and that's how I paid my way through college.
Might not be the best time to bring that up.
I know. I know. And your granddaddy was there at the college. And that tip was so wonderful. I just thought the world of him.
Well, and I think that and this is my opinion, there's obviously validity in breeding in terms of when they are responsible breeders and licensed breeders and protecting, you know, the beautiful things about a specific breed. There's complete irresponsibility when you're talking about the people in our county who are doing it.
Breeders.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
No, and see, I was very selective, and my problem was I had a very prolific female, and like she would have 5 puppies at a time, and sometimes it'd be 2 or 3 months because I was real picky about where my puppies went. I mean, I was awful,
but I might say, and since this is history, please don't take this personally, but for every home that you found for your puppy, one probably died because that was one.
Absolutely.
I know.
One
and
less
shelter. That's exactly right. And the shelter is such a wonderful place to go find a family pet.
And there are
that was our
dogs there.
That was our intention when we started, was that there is a perception that the animals that come into animal control are snarling, rabid, you know, sick and dying pit bulls that can't be trained. And I mean, you name the breed, we've seen it in 2 months. There's a Shih Tzu a week that comes through. Now, we do not have problems finding Shih Tzus homes.
Yeah. Oh, no, everybody wants the cute little party puppy.
Absolutely. Yeah, you're not going to see a Shih Tzu, you know, bag puppy walking around begging for money.
Or a Yorkie or something like that.
Exactly, but we get those as well. I mean, if that's your poison, we get those as well. We have a ton of terriers. We have, you know, little feist puppies there. Lots of hounds came in this week. I was calling it, you know, a brown dog crisis because there's so many brown dogs there right now. Yeah. So and then we went through a black dog crisis the week before. So
and I had read or heard, maybe Renee told me, black dogs are harder to adopt.
They are.
I mean, for some reason,
you can Google.
Is it superstition or what do you think it is?
Part of it is superstition. It's related to the whole black cat superstition. But another part of it is that black dogs tend to look scarier to people, especially when they're older and people haven't raised them from puppies. So you know, you can actually Google it, and there's a ton of research and articles
That's
all
just
about
wild.
Yeah.
Because some of the prettiest dogs, I say some
I got 5 of them.
are black dogs. Okay, we're running up toward a commercial here. Can you believe that, Lindsay? Because just time flies. But give us a little more information. All right, the pound.
Okay.
Where is the pound located?
It is located at 360 Hill Street.
Okay.
If you are interested in saving either Annie's life or Arliss's life, you want to call 423-464-6070. And Annie's number is 296.
Okay.
And she's dog 296. And Arliss's number is puppy 308.
Okay.
And you can also just reference the show and say,
Oh,
I want
okay.
to, you know,
Annie and Arliss.
Annie and Arliss, because I'll let our staff know who's answering the phones. But as you can tell, she's not taking her eyes off of him.
No, no.
She's
That is the sweetest face on a dog. I mean, she's just precious. And they're very attached, you can tell. I mean, they are she's checking on him and he's checking on her.
Mama.
So she is a good mama. And Lindsay,
for $50.
oh, is that what it is?
For $50.
And these 2 dogs are actually sponsored.
So
These 2 dogs are, for all intents and purposes, free.
Okay.
You come down, you say, I want to give that dog a home, and come down, fill out the adoption papers, and it's paid for.
How wonderful.
And they'll be spayed and neutered.
Spayed and neutered. And
Immediately.
That would be good.
Immediately.
And you know, Annie would probably be
rabies
really, really
and
glad
first
about
shot, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes, so that you don't have any
Look
poor
at
little
this.
Arlisses.
Look at
But
this
they
Arliss.
are so precious, folks. And so if you're looking for a little pet, now Annie looks a little bit beat up around the face, some scarring.
She does.
So evidently she has
Had a
been
rough
mistreated. Yes. But
And
she
she's
is so
skinny, but she
and
is so
very
she's
skinny.
So sweet, so sweet.
But
so,
you never know who or what she had to fight for food or
absolutely,
while she was pregnant.
absolutely. So, Lindsay, thank you so much. And
Thank
folks,
you so
we're going to
much.
make this a regular on the show.
Yes.
Lindsay's going to start coming on 3 times a month with little creatures for you to adopt. Maybe not little, maybe big.
Yeah, I'll bring you a big black something or other.
Okay, and we'll
next
talk about
time.
how pretty that dog is.
Pretty.
Lindsay, thank you so much. Folks,
Yes.
don't go away. We'll be right back with your updates for what's happening this week, and hopefully some guests will be here.
Kyle Motors, 802 20th Street Southeast in Cleveland, is the place to find quality pre-owned cars and trucks. Kyle offers on-the-spot financing on all vehicles on the lot. Each pre-owned vehicle goes through a complete inspection to make sure each car and truck meets the Kyle Motors standard. Warranty and extended warranties available on all vehicles. Kyle Motors will sell you a car or truck that you will be proud to drive for many years to come. See Tony, Bill, Dale, James, or David and let them put you in your next quality pre-owned vehicle. Kyle Motors, 802 20th Street Southeast. Phone 790-7100.
At Crawford Pharmacy, we offer custom compounding. Our pharmacists are known for their attention to detail and unique expertise. So visit us at 2260 Chambliss Avenue, Cleveland, Tennessee. For personal assistance, walk right in or come up to our convenient drive-thru. Crawford Pharmacy, serving our community one person at a time.
Featuring some of the South's most scenic views, the Mountain View Inn has been a landmark in the Cleveland community for over 40 years. Our executive guest quarters with flat-screen TVs and excellent bedding will make any guest comfortable. Carrie's Restaurant is one of Cleveland's favorite, with one of the best buffets around.
Hello, and on behalf of the Hughes family, thank you for so many years of your business and your friendship.
Town Americana, where trucks are big and bold, and a handshake is firm, and your word is gold. Don Ledford Chevy Buick GMC in Athens is a $2,000 drive. Maybe you're coming from here or here, doesn't matter. Buying a truck from Don Ledford in Athens will save you at least $2,000 bucks. Don Ledford Chevy Buick GMC in Athens, a $2,000 drive worth making.
I'll take that drive every time.
Maybe you can come over.
And we are back, folks.
Yes.
And weren't those the most adorable dogs?
Precious.
Absolutely precious.
Y'all call and adopt them.
Yes, because
they need a home.
Their time's up. Their
Very
time
sweet.
is up.
Coming
Yes.
out.
Very, very sweet. Very sweet.
Yes.
Chip Baldwin.
Hello, thank
All
you.
right, thank you, Papa Murphy's. Thank you, Papa Murphy, because Chip knows it's really funny. I didn't call until late Tuesday, and Chip said, "Oh my gosh, I thought y'all were out of town." Tuesday is my night to cook at the house. So, Chip, tell them what I have.
You have a large delight, which is our thin crust, our super thin crust with half Canadian bacon, hamburger, black olive, green olive.
That's it.
And a cookie dough.
And a cookie dough.
Nancy Chef.
That's right.
That's right, every Tuesday.
Personal chef.
Every Tuesday.
And I just call it in, and Flavis goes and picks it up.
Right. I actually had it made before you called, and that's why I was thinking, because not a lot of people eat green olives.
Yeah.
I ordered them especially for you last year.
They didn't have green olives, and I said, who eats a pizza without green olives?
I'll give you my phone number, and if she ever doesn't pick it up, you can call me.
Call you and
I
you
eat
can
green
come get it.
olives.
Okay, Chip, let's talk about Papa Murphy.
Papa Murphy's. We've been open for a year and a half.
Yes, you have.
Today is our year and a half anniversary.
Great.
Well, congratulations.
February 28th was our first day last year. And we're coming up on football season, so we're really excited about that. UT's opening up tomorrow night, so hopefully they'll start off with a win against NC State.
Let's hope.
So we've got coupons out for Football Frenzy. We're hoping that a lot of people will call ahead and you know, come back in and get everything that they need for their football parties or just hanging out around the house by themselves. Either way, we've got drinks, appetizers, salads, pizzas, dessert pizzas, anything you can do.
I want to talk about those dessert pizzas just a minute because I told your friend Janet about dessert pizzas because Janet, they come out about once a week to Papa Murphy's. She's next to the last flute with me in the band, and because I'm last flute. And I told her you had dessert pizzas. Now, I know you have the s'more pizza.
Right.
All right.
What's a s'more pizza?
Oh.
I mean, I know what a s'more is,
Well,
but how do you do
it?
it?
Well, it's a pizza crust. Then you've got chocolate chips.
Regular pizza dough.
Regular pizza dough.
Okay,
regular pizza
good.
dough. Chocolate chips, marshmallows, and then a graham cracker type filling. No, it's a dry filling. Crumbles. Yeah, graham cracker crumbles. And you bake that 400 degrees, I think about 10 minutes.
You didn't bring one?
I didn't bring one. I didn't bring my little oven to pop in the back
Oh,
of my car.
see, there you go.
But yeah, we've got that. I've started doing a cherry pie pizza.
Oh, you're
That's got cherry pie filling, an apple pie pizza that's got apple pie filling, sugar cinnamon around the outside.
Oh.
Did you put ice cream on top of it?
Well, if we had the ice cream, I would. That's how I recommend eating the apple. The cherry comes with a cream cheese frosting that you microwave, pour it on, you drizzle it on just like you would at home.
Oh,
and
my goodness.
It's really, really good.
I didn't
really,
know
really
about
good.
that. Now, I was telling Janet.
Excuse me, I'm drooling.
You won't quit it. You're referencing one of your dogs here.
I know.
Do you all have like a cinnamon?
A cinnamon wheel.
Okay, I
Right.
told Janet that, and she said, wouldn't that be good for a Saturday morning breakfast?
Exactly.
Yes. The thin crust and then like cinnamon sugar?
Well, that's on a little thicker crust.
Oh, okay.
It's the same dough as our regular pizza, a little bit thicker than our regular pizza. And a lot of people do buy it, and then if they don't eat it that night, it's perfectly good for coffee the next morning. I take it home, and my kids love the cinnamon pizza. My kids are here right now, so
They are, and
we've
they're
got a
so
little-
good over there. Yes,
We've
they
got
are.
our family business, and so during the summer, they don't start school till next week, so they've been up at the store with me. So if you've been in the store during the daytime and you've seen little kids running around, those are my kids. You know, just a local family-owned business that we're, you know, trying to promote and trying to, you know, get going here in the Cleveland area.
Now tell us where you're located.
I started to say, tell everybody where you I know where he's located. Tell everybody else where he's located.
We're on the north side of town. At the address is 120 Stewart Road. We are right at the corner of Paul Huff and Keith Street, but right there, the intersection turns into Stewart Road and Highway 11. So right there, catty corner from Bradley Square Mall, across from Walmart, across from Food Lion. So can't miss us.
No, you can absolutely
miss us.
cannot. And it's wonderful, folks. I mean, really, the pizzas are so good. And every week, Flavis says, you know, I believe this is the best one that Chip's fixed every week.
And you have the same one?
Sausage, oh, yes, yes. It's just a regular.
But,
Now,
it gets better and better.
Yeah, I'm not changing up because Chip's got it. He's, you know.
Yeah, I know exactly what goes on it.
But it's, now, everything on your pizza's fresh.
Everything is fresh. The dough's all made on site. Cheese is all cut on site. Most of the vegetables are cut on site. We don't cut the olives and pineapple and things like that. Those do come in either a bag or a can. All of our meats come to us fresh. They are pre-sliced, but there's nothing ever frozen. If it's the dough, if we haven't used it in 2 days, it gets thrown out. So I mean, we are committed that much to the freshness. And honestly, people when they come in the morning, and I guess I'm there so much, they come in and they just say, I can smell the dough. I can smell, the dough, the yeast.
Yeah,
because everything's made. You have yeast on site with the dough. Water, we mix it all up.
Again.
We cut it all out. It's absolutely the freshest pizza you can buy.
It's wonderful.
Never frozen. People freeze them all the time, though. People will come in and buy them. They'll take them home. They will refrigerate overnight. If not, you can freeze them. And we just ask, what I'm asking is if everybody in Cleveland will come try it, you'll be a fan.
Absolutely, they will. Absolutely. Now, we've never had one last long enough at our house to freeze it.
Right.
Kind of like Girl Scout Thin Mint cookies.
That's exactly right. Now, I will say we do get the large pizza, but we don't eat it that night. But we will eat
there
a piece
is nothing in this world any better than cold pizza
That's right,
for breakfast.
For breakfast.
I
My
love
son
cold pizza
grew
for
up
breakfast.
eating cold pizza for breakfast. That's what he wanted.
Yeah.
And if we had it in the house, that's what it was. Now, let's talk about the cookie dough.
The cookie dough.
Yes.
Made on site.
Yes.
It comes with no eggs. So it says on there don't eat raw, but we eat it raw all the time.
Oh, that's what I say.
Yeah,
I just stay a little bit
right,
out of
I
raw
think just,
Tuesday night.
as far as being, keeping the lawyers happy that says don't eat it raw, but we eat it raw. Do we eat it raw, guys?
Cookie?
Oh, yeah, we do eat it raw. Right. We can eat, there's really nothing at our store that isn't fresh. And one of the things I want to talk about today here is just to kind of reach out and hopefully reach out to any school, any church, anybody that's looking to raise money, doing any type of fundraising. While Papa Murphy's is new in the Southeast, especially in this area, we've been a chain around for 30 years. Across the country, we are
I didn't realize that.
We're the 5th largest. We're behind the big boys, but the chain itself has been in business for 30 years.
Wow!
And it's kind of known throughout the country, mostly west of the Mississippi, that we do fundraising for any type of organization. We have fundraising cards that we can do, where you buy the cards from us for next to nothing, and then you sell them and whatever you sell them for, you keep. Both Bradley Central and Cleveland last year, the football teams bought cards and sold those off. And I don't know the exact amount, but they bought enough, and if they sold them all, they probably made well over $2,000.
Wow!
That went straight to their pockets. So if there's any organization out there that's interested in doing that, or just interested in pairing up with us. If you've got a rival school, if there's 2 elementary schools, 2 middle schools that are kind of rivals, please contact me. We can do a night where the schools compete against each other, who can bring in the most people. You just basically walk in, tell us who you're there representing, and we'll keep a tally of it. And at the end of the night, we'll let them know who wins, and kind of do bragging rights, and we can make a donation back.
Neat.
As far as that goes. Same thing with churches. If we want to do a Sunday afternoon after church, bring in your bulletin, and we'll make a donation back to that particular church.
Wow.
Anything like that.
Chip, those are great ideas.
Well, we're just trying to, being a single shop, it's hard to really have the advertising dollars that you'd like to have, and to get the word spread out. I'm sure there's people on the south side of Cleveland that don't even know that we're even there. And
they don't know what they're missing. Let me tell you right now.
Well,
that
live
is a delicious
on the north side, but
pizza.
I didn't know. Of course, I never go anywhere, but I'll be there.
See? My point exactly.
If I'm not transporting a dog, but yeah, I'm coming.
Right.
Oh, and it's wonderful.
I want the cinnamon.
The pizza is fresh. Yes, so does your friend Janet.
Yes.
The pizza is fresh, and when you get it home, the directions are on a piece of paper right on the top. I mean, we don't even need the directions anymore. But let me tell you something else, folks. On that piece of paper that's on the top of that, if you go online and you get this little number and you put on that little piece of paper, take it in the next time, you get your cookie dough for $1.
Right.
Ooh.
Right.
That's right.
I love a bargain.
So Flavis always
He
has
always
his little
brings it in.
coupon.
And I say, you gave me good marks, right? And he kind of says, yeah, sometimes.
Absolutely. So you are out there next to, is it Five Guys?
Five Guys Burgers
Five
and Fries.
Guys. Okay, so y'all know where Five Guys is.
And that mailbox place.
Yeah, there's a UPS store.
Yeah.
Supercuts is next door.
Okay, I just want
No,
everybody
exactly.
to know where you are
Yes.
because, folks,
Right.
I'm telling you, the pizza is wonderful and it is fresh.
And one of the good things about the pizza is, because when we first opened, and I hear it every week, they think, well, gosh, I've got to cook it. You know, how inconvenient is that? But if you really think about it, if you pick up a pizza from someone else and you take it home, it's hot when you pick it up. You drive 20 minutes, 15 minutes to get it home. You get home, you get unpacked out of your car, you put it on the table, the kids aren't ready to eat, you know, your husband or your wife's not home, life gets in the way. With Papa Murphy's, you can take it home, and if something's happened and you're planning on eating at 6 and you're not going to eat until 7:30, you can leave that pizza on the counter for an hour, for 2 hours. It's not going to affect the taste. In fact, it's probably going to enhance it because it gives the dough a chance to proof, and the proofing of the dough will make it more crisp, crisp on the outside. It makes it more flaky on the inside. The directions actually say leave it out for an hour, and that's one thing that I've had people call in and say, well, my dough didn't turn out right. Well, if you take it right out of the fridge and put it in the oven, it's not going to cook up as well.
Right.
You know, it's not going to taste as good as it would if you let it sit out for a little while.
We did that one time, and the dough was kind of mushy in the middle.
Kind of mushy in the middle,
so,
right.
But it was real crunchy around the outside.
Because it cooks from the outside in.
And it is so good.
Right.
All right, now if they wanted to call you and make an order and then run by and pick it up, what's your number out there?
472-5258.
I almost have it memorized.
You can, again, call ahead when you walk in the door. If you walk straight to the register on your left, that's where your order will be. Again, with football coming up, we're hoping that we're going to start being busy. We are running 2 specials throughout the fall. On Fridays after 5 o'clock, we've got $5 pepperonis.
Ooh.
So can't beat that. You know, one of our competitors does a $5 pizza, and I just want you to compare our pizza to that pizza. Try it once, and we hope that you'll keep coming back. And then on Saturdays, on game days, we're going to do that if you come in wearing your team colors, whether it's orange, whether it's red, whether it's Vanderbilt, whoever it is, hopefully lots of UT, come in wearing your colors before the game, call us ahead, and we'll throw in a free cookie dough for any order coming in. So
that cookie dough is so good.
Yeah, I mean, we just, we want to be everybody's store. We want to be the pizza store. We want people to think, well, I could have it delivered, but I'd rather go get a product that I know is being made by somebody local, that I know is going to be fresh.
And it is.
When you get it home, you pop it in the oven. You can call your husband or wife on the way home and say, turn the oven on to 425. Right, and you get it home and it's ready to go in the oven. And you're guaranteed a fresh out of the oven. There's nothing better when you open that oven and it's just the smell comes out.
It is wonderful.
Yeasty.
Chip, thank you so much, and I hope everybody out there goes out there today and gets them a pizza at Papa Murphy's.
Can I say one more thing?
Oh, yeah, quickly.
Okay. We talked about the schools and things like that. If you've got a daycare center, having a daycare center, provide this as a service to your people coming up to pick up their kids. They come by at 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock to pick up their kids, have a pizza there waiting for them. Give me a call. Anybody owns a daycare center, give me a call, 472-5258. Love to talk with you and try to set up something to where you can provide another service for the kids that are at your place.
Right. Chip, thank you. Don't leave just yet. I want to talk to you about something.
Okay.
Folks, we'll be right back. Don't go away.
Kyle Motors, 802 20th Street Southeast in Cleveland, is the place to find quality pre-owned cars and trucks. Kyle offers on-the-spot financing on all vehicles on the lot. Each pre-owned vehicle goes through a complete inspection to make sure each car and truck meets the Kyle Motors standard. Warranty and extended warranties available on all vehicles. Kyle Motors will sell you a car or truck that you will be proud to drive for many years to come. See Tony, Bill, Dale, James, or David and let them put you in your next quality pre-owned vehicle. Kyle Motors, 802 20th Street Southeast. Phone 790-7100.
At Crawford Pharmacy, we offer custom compounding. Our pharmacists are known for their attention to detail and unique expertise. So visit us at 2260 Chambliss Avenue, Cleveland, Tennessee. For personal assistance, walk right in or come up to our convenient drive-thru. Crawford Pharmacy, serving our community one person at a time.
Featuring some of the South's most scenic views, the Mountain View Inn has been a landmark in the Cleveland community for over 40 years. Our executive guest quarters with flat screen TVs and excellent bedding will make any guest comfortable. Carrie's Restaurant is one of Cleveland's favorite, with one of the best buffets around.
Hello, and on behalf of the Hughes family, thank you for so many years of your business and your friendship.
Americana, where trucks are big and bold, and a handshake is firm, and your word is gold. Don Ledford Chevy Buick GMC in Athens is a $2,000 drive. Maybe you're coming from here or here, doesn't matter. Buying a truck from Don Ledford in Athens will save you at least $2,000 bucks. Don Ledford Chevy Buick GMC in Athens, a $2,000 drive worth making.
I'll take that drive every time.
And we are back, folks.
Yes.
And
keeping things worked up and different and keeping you on your toes. Get your pencils and piece of paper.
And get ready. But I want to tell you, I spent yesterday with Tim Posey and the boys. Moving, we're moving the red ribbon from over on Indian Street back to the little house.
I love that little house.
Well, everybody did, and I really did, and I don't know why. I just had this moment of I don't know what it was.
Well, sometimes you just gotta try something new.
I know, and I wanted to try something new. So all day yesterday,
a lot of stuff to move.
It was me and the Posey boys yesterday, and Flavis and Denise, of course. And so today I'll be trying to get things on the rack and settled. But also today at 4:30, from 4:30 to 6. Is a reception for Sandy Moore.
Yes.
Sandy is retiring as president of Junior Achievement of the Ocoee region. I really thought Sandy would be with us today, and I'm not counting it out. She may come barreling in here in a minute.
Yes.
But Sandy has been with Junior Achievement for 11 years.
Yes. Here,
this time. But she's been with Junior Achievement for probably about 20 years.
Really?
Yes, and so
she does a great
job.
Really
does.
She really does.
And
they have some great programs.
They do.
Too.
They have some wonderful programs. So if you're out running around today, drop by the chamber from 4:30 to 6. It's a come and go. There will be refreshments. Sandy will be there, and so just come by and say thank you. And I think we're going to have a big card for people to sign.
Oh, good.
And just come by and say thank you to Sandy, because Friday is her last day, and we're going to miss her.
Yes.
But let me tell you what that scoundrel's doing. She's going to Europe for 3 weeks.
Good for her.
That's right. She's leaving the 15th of September, and she's going for 3 weeks. She's doing a Rick Steve.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, I love his program.
I know it. And she's going to add
3 weeks. God, she's going to.
Well, she's adding 2 weeks on at the first. She's going to Paris, and she'll stay 2 days on at the first, and she'll stay 2 days on at the end in Venice, and the rest of it is Rick Steve, and she knows nobody that's going with them.
I think, is she going by herself?
No, I mean, she's got this, Rick Steve group, but.
Well, I know, but she's going
by herself. Yeah.
No, you go, girl.
That's exactly right. Absolutely.
I think that is absolutely an adventure.
I think so too, and I think it's wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Yes. Now, let me just say a minute what Junior Achievement does.
Yes.
Junior Achievement teaches financial responsibility, entrepreneurship, and we start in kindergarten, and we go all the way through seniors in college.
Yes.
And one way that Junior Achievement works is we have volunteers. People volunteer to go in and teach the classes. Now, the second way that Junior Achievement works is we need donations from businesses, industries, schools, best partners, whoever. Individuals to help us purchase the materials. And these are all certified, verified, sanctified, anything you want to say.
You got it.
Literature that we use with these students so that they can learn. Little kindergartners start out with My Town, which they need to know, and then and it progresses up to My State and My Nation, and then we get into a lot of really neat
financial stuff.
Yeah,
and I know I taught. I think it was seniors in high school, and it was. It's been a while. It was like job interviews and how to comport yourself at work and how to dress for an interview and everything. I mean, it's information that these kids need.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. And now that we're speaking about that, this has nothing to do with Junior Achievement, but how to raise a money smart child.
Yes.
Giving your children or grandchildren a primer on money management skills can have a positive effect on them their entire lives.
Yes,
so
keep them out of debt.
Yes, golly.
And keep that
Renee
credit
and I
score
can
up.
speak to this.
Yes.
Invest your time today to benefit your family's future. So during How to Raise a Money Smart Child, this will be at the library. You call to enroll. The date will be September the 8th.
That's Saturday.
Build a bank with your grandchild from 12 to 2 p.m. And you RSVP to Kelly L. Browand, financial advisor with Edward Jones. Now, they did not give me a phone number and they did not give me an email, but Edward Jones, Kelly Browand, or if you call the library, I'm sure
they'll have.
I'm sure they'll tell you.
Because I was there yesterday, and there was a big poster on it in the library.
So that sounds. It's how to build a bank. Build a bank with your grandchildren from 12 to 2, and I'm sure you can do it with your children too.
Yes.
All right, what else you got there, Miss Renee?
Okay, we got food. Now that we've all been drooling over pizza and everything, we'll talk about some fresh veggies.
Cherry cobbler pizza.
With cream cheese topping. You know, I'd take that apple one home, and I would just absolutely cover it in ice cream.
Oh, well, of course.
Vanilla ice cream.
Of course.
Can you think of anything better?
No. No.
Maybe the s'more one.
Oh.
Yes.
Ooh.
Okay, 5 Points Farmers Market is this afternoon, and it is from 4 until 7 p.m., and it's in the First Street Square. And there's fresh produce, arts and crafts, and lots of stuff. And if you have something you want to sell, produce you want to sell, or flowers, or something, the space is free. For more information, call 479-1000. There's also the farmers market at
Peerless Road.
Thank you. Peerless Road. It's real early for me. Peerless Road, and then that's in front of the cannery. So you can buy your produce. Of course, you can't just drop in the cannery. You have to call them. But, you know, there I went the other day and did, how many? 21 quarts of vegetable soup. I'm set. I've got beans done. I've got beets. And I've got green beans, and I've still got to do some tomatoes, and then I'm set for the winter.
Bless your heart. Now, did I hear or read or something that they're going to add on to the cannery?
Yes, they're going to start in October.
Ooh.
Mary Lou was showing me. It's going to be huge. It's going to be huge.
Are they going toward the nursing home, or where are they going? Toward the road, toward Peerless Road?
They're going out some toward Peerless Road and then some down toward the nursing home. So it's kind of an L shape.
Oh.
Yeah. It's going to be really nice. She was so excited.
And you know, there are only 2 canneries.
I thought we had the only one.
Oh, we may.
I think we are the only one.
But you know, this is something very special, folks, and so you need to.
And like we've told you before, well, that's why they're building on. Because it's been so utilized, and you know, at first they were going to close it.
Horror.
Oh yeah, you talk about what? A rahaha.
That's
a plethora of letters.
I'm
and
sure.
Phone calls,
and phone calls and emails and everything else.
Exactly. Now, it's only for, used to, anybody could come because it wasn't used that much.
Right.
But now it's got, with the economy and everything, and everybody's getting into canning. It's a great thing to do. And now you have to be in Bradley County. Have to live in Bradley County.
And it's our tax dollars,
exactly.
folks, so
you know, that's only right.
Absolutely.
And they have everything. That all you need to do is take your jars, your lids, and your food. And Mary Lou will tell you, you know, how to do it. They've got big bowls, they've got knives, they've got the funnels, they've got the things to, you know, and they have 2 big pots that you can cook your stuff in. And it's just, I was so excited when I found it.
I just think it's wonderful, and it's such an asset to our county.
It is, it is. I told my mother, I said, oh, let's go can. She said, no, I did that.
Right.
Yeah, you know, a long time ago, but.
Well, no, we can at home, but that's, but, you know, but to have access to this.
Yeah. Well, I have at home, I have a canner.
Right.
You know, but you can only do 7 quarts at a time.
And you don't mess up your kitchen when you go out there.
Oh, Lord, and you know, the steam when you open it, and your air conditioner's going, and you know, and it takes it 7 quarts a time.
Yeah.
And sometimes only 5.
Right.
You know.
Right.
So some of the smaller ones. So yeah, I go out there and you get it all done, and there's women and we sit around, and men. There are men there, and you sit around, you talk, and you peel everybody's, you know, tomatoes and stuff, and peaches. And when I was doing my beets. I didn't realize beets were so popular. I mean, I like them,
right?
But I had a bunch of beets, and we were doing them, and this woman was doing some peach butter, and I was drooling as I looked at her peach butter, and she came over and she said, "Could we trade some?" And I'm like, "Sure."
Peaches for beets. Okay,
yes.
Let me see.
So
How
we were
does this
both
work?
happy.
Yes, of course you were.
So I forget, I think she got like maybe 3-4 pints of my beets and gave me, okay, she, you know, the peach butter was in the little half-pint things. So she gave me 2 half pints for every pint that, you know, I gave her. So I got like 5 or 6.
That's wonderful. Now, not only the Peerless Road is open Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday.
Yes.
But the one on Urbane Road, and I will just tell y'all, quite frankly, I've not been there.
I haven't either.
I'm so sorry. I just don't go that way, okay?
Yeah.
But it's open Monday through Saturday mornings. So what's left, I don't know yet with the farmers, but...
well, I read in the newspaper in the banner that the...
Which we rely on.
We do.
Yes.
See, these are all our notes. But that corn was coming back, or it was going to be...
Because of the rain we got?
Because of the rain we've gotten. And you know, with Isaac, I mean...
Oh, yeah, here we go again.
It's heading this way, yeah.
Which reminds me, go gas your car up right now, today.
Yes.
Before those gas prices.
Oh, they've already gone up.
Oh, okay.
I did yesterday afternoon.
I did too.
And it was $3.65, and like just 3 or 4 days ago, it was $3.40.
Right. I think I got in there at $3.52.
Oh.
One little quick reminder.
Yes.
We're going to take another commercial break, and Brene and I'll come back and tell you some more things that are happening. But Neighbors Helping Neighbors, Cleveland Utilities.
Yes.
Add an extra $1 when you pay your Cleveland Utilities bill. We have, I mean, you know, it's as hot as it was yesterday and the day before. It's hard to believe that winter is coming, and there will be people who have trouble with their utility bill.
Exactly.
And the elderly and some of the people who maybe are jobless right now. So just add $1 to your utility bill, and it helps. They build this fund up, and then they're able to help people an awfully lot. So do that. It's real simple to do, folks. Just, you know, if your bills...
It's like less than a coffee.
That's
cup
right.
of coffee a month.
That's right.
Yeah.
So
I mean, get it in perspective.
Do that. Just add that little $1 to it, and because it's Neighbors Helping Neighbors. So just remember that. And we're going to go to a commercial break right now, and we're going to come back and tell you all some more things that are happening this weekend that we don't want you to miss. So do not go away.
We'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
Kyle Motors, 802 20th Street Southeast in Cleveland, is the place to find quality pre-owned cars and trucks. Kyle offers on-the-spot financing on all vehicles on the lot. each pre-owned vehicle goes through a complete inspection to make sure each car and truck meets the Kyle Motors standard. Warranty and extended warranties available on all vehicles. Kyle Motors will sell you a car or truck that you will be proud to drive for many years to come. See Tony, Bill, Dale, James, or David and let them put you in your next quality pre-owned vehicle. Kyle Motors, 802 20th Street Southeast. Phone 790-7100.
At Crawford Pharmacy, we offer custom compounding. Our pharmacists are known for their attention to detail and unique expertise. So visit us at 2260 Chambliss Avenue, Cleveland, Tennessee. For personal assistance, walk right in or come up to our convenient drive-thru. Crawford Pharmacy, serving our community one person at a time.
Featuring some of the South's most scenic views, the Mountain View Inn has been a landmark in the Cleveland community for over 40 years. Our executive guest quarters with flat-screen TVs and excellent bedding will make any guest comfortable. Carrie's Restaurant is one of Cleveland's favorite, with one of the best buffets around.
Hello, and on behalf of the Hughes family, thank you for so many years of your business and your friendship.
Town Americana, where trucks are big and bold, and a handshake is firm, and your word is gold. Don Ledford Chevy Buick GMC in Athens is a $2,000 drive. Maybe you're coming from here or here, doesn't matter. Buying a truck from Don Ledford in Athens will save you at least $2,000 bucks. Don Ledford Chevy Buick GMC in Athens, a $2,000 drive worth making.
I'll take that drive every time.
And we're back.
We're back.
I had hoped Sandy Moore would be with us this morning, but
And she may.
And you know, but she didn't make it in, and tomorrow's her last day actually
And can
on
you
the
blame
job.
her
So
for-
I don't blame her for not wanting to get up and drive
Yeah.
in from Meigs County, and you know,
She live in Meigs
oh
County?
yes,
I didn't
and you
realize
know,
that.
and drive in and from so that's all right. So we're going
Yeah.
to fill the rest of this show for you by telling you some exciting things.
Yes.
And the first thing I'm going to tell you about is the Presidential Concert Series, Classical Jam. And this group was here maybe 2 years ago, and they were so popular, they are bringing them back. And this is the 21st Presidential Concert Series, and this one opens on September 4th at 7:30 in the Dixon Center. And these folks are wonderful. So if you want to go hear some really, really good music, the tickets are $10 for adults, $5 for seniors and students. And they're at the Dixon box office weekdays from 3 to 6. And this happens 1 week prior to the performance, and we're there. So, you know, if you want to stop by, the box office number is 614-8343, or Lee's School of Music is 614-8240. This is a 5-piece group, folks, and they are absolutely wonderful. So they're worth every bit of $10.
And you know what? If you're an Encore student, you get a student ID, and you can go for free. I just signed up. I'm taking
What are you
2
taking?
classes. I'm taking, oh, sugar. It's the one about Southern culture, and, you know, is the South a separate...
Yes.
Do Southerners have a separate identity? And I'm
Yes.
like, well, duh.
That's right.
You know,
That's
yes,
right.
we do. We do.
I don't know why anybody would ask that.
I know. But anyway, it's studying Southern culture and Moors and everything. I thought that would be really good.
That is good. What else are you
And then
taking?
I'm taking the one on Vive la France, Francais, anyway.
You're going to speak French?
No, we're not going to speak French. We're just going to study French culture. And, you know, I lived in France for 2 years.
No.
Long time ago. My
So
ex-husband was in the Navy, and he was assigned to the French Navy. And so I loved it. Oh, I'd go back in a heartbeat.
Well,
But he
call
had to
Sandy.
work. I didn't.
Oh, call
Yeah.
Sandy, yes.
Yes.
Okay.
But anyway, yeah, and it's $25.
Yes.
The Encore classes for 2 classes, and you get free to all of the.
But you must be a senior citizen to do
Yeah,
this.
I think you have to be over 50.
50.
Yes.
So 12-year-olds don't
And
know
I
how
are.
to do this. Yes, we qualify. We really do.
We do.
What else? What is this little look-alike thing you've got there you want to tell us about?
Oh, okie dokie. Does your best friend look like you, even a little? Okay, send a mugshot of you and your puppy or dog or, well, cat, bird, whatever, and a chance to appear in the All About Pets special section published in September. The cost is $25 for each submission, and the deadline is today the 30th?
Yes.
Tomorrow.
Okay.
Friday the 31st.
Friday the 31st.
Yes, yes. And submit your photo with first names to advertising@clevelandbanner.com, or you can drop it off at the banner. And that'll be cute. Photos will publish on a first-come, first-serve order. So there's some cute pictures here.
There, you know, and I have seen people that look like their dog.
You know?
I have.
Do I look like mine?
No, you don't.
Okay.
No, you do not. No. All right. The YMCA, Cleveland Family YMCA, hosts the 3rd annual Harlan White 4-on-4 co-ed outdoor volleyball tournament on September the 8th. Captain's meeting begins at 8:30. Registration is $50 per team, ages 16 and up. The format is pool play, then seeded into single elimination brackets, rally point scoring, and prizes to first place. And the deadline on this one is Friday. So give Kevin Ferris a call, 476-5573, for more details. But you volleyball folks, get in there and do this.
Yes. And we're going to tell you about this, but I don't think there's any tickets left.
Oh, I think you're right.
Healthy Women has celebrating their 6th anniversary, and the road to good health is paved with good humor. So the speaker and the Women's Expo is going to be Thursday, September the 6th. So if you've got your tickets, don't forget to go. It's going to be a really good thing. And you can call, but I don't think there are any.
No, but if you have tickets and you're not going to be able to go,
yes,
you might want to be sure that you offer those to someone else, because I think that Brene and I are on that committee, and I think we have 550, and that's our max until someone builds us a civic center so that we can.
Anybody out there?
Yeah, we can have larger activities.
Yes.
Right, but that one is. I think it's full.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about golf. For you people that like to play golf, 4-person select shot September the 8th. That's a Saturday. Registration is from 7 to 8:15 a.m. Oh, I don't know whether I could tee off a ball at 8:15 or not. Oh, tee off's at 8:30. Still don't think I could do that. But anyway, the proceeds go to the Student Scholarship Fund, Polk County Education Foundation. It's $60 a person. It's Chattahoochee Valley Golf Course, and contact Joe Higginbotham. 284-7543 or J. Higginbotham at leeuniversity.edu. You get a ditty bag with sacks. There's a $10,000 hole-in-one prize.
Wow.
First, second, and third prizes, walk-ons welcome. So that's that golf tournament. And then you have the 5th annual Danette Henry Memorial Ovarian Cancer Golf Tournament. And that's September the 5th at Chattahoochee Valley. Boy, Chattahoochee Valley's busy, aren't they?
Yeah.
And so I'm not sure, there wasn't a phone number here. Their money goes to the Ovarian Cancer Fund at Memorial Hospital. And so I think you could probably call Terry Henry at Life Care, and he could tell you all about that. But this is a wonderful, so you golfers, get the golf bags out, checkbooks out, and let's go play golf.
Have fun and do good.
Okay.
What more can you ask?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, polo matches, September the 9th is going to benefit the 6th Cavalry Museum. And Bendabout Farms will host polo matches the weekend of September 8th and 9th. And matches will begin at 10 o'clock on Saturday and 2 p.m. on Sunday. They're open to the public, and there's no admission charge, and there's lots of free parking. Have you ever been to one of those?
I have been to one polo match in my life. That is one of the roughest sports I've ever seen.
Well, I went to one of those out there, and it's really neat because, you know, we don't play a lot of polo.
Right.
And you don't know what's going on. But they stop and they explain things, and they have a handout that they give to you, and it's really, really interesting, you know, and they talk about how scoring, and you have to in the center line and everything. And I mean, it's really very interesting.
Well, I didn't go to one where they explained it. There was a lot of horses running around with people on them, slinging this club and hitting this ball, and holy smoke.
Well, it looks like chaos, but when you read the thing,
when you know where everybody's supposed to be.
And they know where they're supposed to be, and the horses know where they're supposed to be and everything. It does look like war on horseback, but...
And those are big animals.
They are, and they're beautiful.
They are gorgeous.
Oh, they're beautiful.
They are. So now this is
the 9th, 8th and 9th, this Saturday and Sunday, yes. And, okay, the 6th Cavalry Museum will be there, and they'll be answering questions about it and everything, and they will take donations for the museum, but there's no charge for admission.
And where is this located?
It's out at Bendabout on South Lee Highway. And
they always have signs up to help you find it.
Exactly. And it's really, really interesting. If you've, I mean, you know, how many opportunities do you get to see polo?
Unless you live in Britain or something like that, and we
That's
don't.
Right.
Monday Madness Days are going to start at Broad Street United Methodist Church the 2nd and 4th Monday of each month, starting at 10:30 in the Fellowship Hall. Motion, movement, walking, chair aerobics, weights, and you do it at your own speed and level. Munchies, you bring a sandwich and they'll provide chips, drinks, and dessert. Movies, make things, music, they'll change activities from week to week, and the bingo, devotion, self-help. So if you're interested, call Broad Street Church, 476-5586, 476-5586.
What's that number, Nancy?
476-5586. Okay. What else you got there, Miss Renee? That's right.
Okie dokie. End of summer, take a break and come join the CCAC for Ice Cream Autism Awareness and Family Support from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. on September 15th at Broad Street United Methodist Church. To offset the cost of ice cream, $2 per person will be requested. So that's a good thing. And then the 2012 Captivating Fashion Show, a red carpet event, will be September 29th at Lee University's Dixon Center. And we'll give you more information about this closer to the event. Yes.
All right, the bed race for Family Promise. And you have to be entered before September the 7th. That's the reason we wanted to tell you about this. The bed race isn't until the 22nd, and there are specifications about what size your bed has to be and everything, and it's a lot of fun, folks. So if you have any questions,
fun to watch too.
Yeah, fun to watch. More fun to watch.
Yeah.
But you can contact Strasburger at 650-9043 or jstrasburger@yahoo.com, and online at www.familypromisebradley.org. And Family Promise is a wonderful, wonderful organization. And I think we have about 1 minute. Renee, what have you got to wrap us up?
Well, I have the library is starting in September. They're going to have computer classes, and they're all free to patrons with a valid library card. There's a $5 refundable deposit. We've told you about this before, to save your place, and once you take the class, then they'll give you your $5 back. And to register, go to the nonfiction or reference desk, and they'll have basic computers, email, Excel, internet, PowerPoint, and Word. And there'll be several classes on some of those, and they will be closed September the 3rd in observance for Labor Day.
And those classes do fill up, folks.
Yes, they do.
And
quickly.
We have, Sandy did not get here, and we're sorry. Because,
we are sorry.
But I will be there this afternoon for her bye-bye party. So thank you all so much for coming by and seeing us, and we'll be here with you next week. So
go adopt the dogs.
Yes, give those
two
here
babies a home. Yes.